Hi, everybody. It is Saturday, December 20th. I don't know if we'll be able to hear it, but right out my window, a big tree came down in the next person's house, and there's guys out there with chainsaws now cutting it up. And it's down in a ravine, and it was a big eucalyptus, so it's really a nightmare for them because the access is really difficult, but they need to get it out of there. Never ends, never ends. Woke up this morning, it is so foggy and overcast, and today, next couple of days are supposed to be pretty nice. And around Tuesday, we're supposed to be getting a major storm coming through here in LA. So I'm kind of just trying to get as much done as I can now because I'll be kind of house locked when that stuff hits. So I'm just getting ready to run off to the post office. I got another box and a half of books to drop off, and a couple of errands to run. And then I'm going to come home and just sit for a little while with the dogs and maybe do a little bit of playing and practicing. It looks like I'm going to be able to make it for a couple of the days to the NAMM show, so I'm really excited about that. I love going there, and our schedule's been so iffy, but it looks like it's going to be okay, so I'm looking forward to being there. So if anybody's going to be there, just look for me and let's say hi. I always love that. That's one of my favorite parts of the NAMM show. I don't need any gear. God knows I don't need any gear. I do need the hang, so it's great to go there and see people who I've only been, talking with on the phone or in emails and stuff. And when we actually get together and we can actually really sit and talk, it's really always just great. I love that. And meeting new people, to me, it's a real social activity down there. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to just do a little bit of music here. I'm doing this because I heard it on the radio yesterday at the supermarket. And I thought, I remember that song. And I've talked about this album before because the sound of chainsaws. It's either that or somebody's doing a bass overdub. I'm not really sure. I've talked about this artist and album in the past because it's Diana Ross, and her album is To Love Again. And this is the one that had the theme from Mahogany that I play. I played on the whole album, but I featured it because it had the theme from Mahogany and all that. But the song I heard yesterday, let me double check and make sure. Yeah. It's called It's My Turn. And it just sounded so beautiful. And I thought I'd just go ahead and share that one again. It's a nice way to start the weekend. And so I'll give you a little bit of credits here on this one. This is from 1981 because I've done a lot of work with Diana over the years. And this was one of the earlier projects that I did with her. The rhythm section was arranged by Barry Fossman and Michael Masser. The strings were arranged by Lee Holdridge. I remember doing sessions with Lee Holdridge, and like Lee Ritenour would be on them, and maybe somebody else, and somebody would go, "Oh, Lee," on the talkback, and we'd all snap our heads. It's not that often you get multiple Lees on a date. It was written by the great Carol Bayer Sager and Michael Masser. I'm going to look around the corner here, though, because I found some other credits on this one. Musician-wise, it's myself on bass, Rick Schlosser on drums, who did a stint for a while with James Taylor on drums. Rick was on drums, not James. Lee Ritenour and Tim May on guitar on this one. Billy Payne from Little Feat on Fender Rhodes. Michael Masser on piano, and the vocals are Diana Ross. I'm going to go back to this one again because there's also production credits here, and everybody deserves their time. Again, the concertmaster on this track was the great Sid Sharp, engineered by Dick Bogart. Assistant engineer in this was Ginny Palante, mastered by John Matusek. Let's see. Just wanted to see if they have any studio information on here where we cut this. Let me look on this other one here because it's always nice to. I don't see anything. It's But the description on this one, It's My Turn is a 1980 song used as the theme to the film of the same name. The song, written by Carol Bayer Sager and Michael Masser for Diana Ross, was released as a single on September 29th, 1980, and became a top 10 hit on Billboard's Top 100, peaking at number 9 and at number 14 on the soul charts. It's My Turn, likewise, picked at number 9 on the adult contemporary charts. The song was used as a theme song of the Philippine drama anthology Connie Reyes on Camera in 1984. But just, Diana, I mean, when you're working with her, you just kind of go, yeah, it's like Streisand and these singers. When there's those ones where you just kind of go in and go, wow, this is cool. Kind of your pinch me moments. So let me go ahead and play this one to you. It's really a beautiful track, and I did a lot of work with Michael Masser over the years, and he did like all the early Whitney Houston stuff. He was quite a character to work with, but he certainly got results, and that was the thing. Because I remember when we did the theme to Mahogany, I think they had tried that so many times, and it was, I think, finally me and Hal Blaine that came in and did it the way they wanted it, and it became like another huge hit for them. So it's great. So here, It's My Turn, Diana Ross, and here we go. Let's see if this is all working. Let's get that downbeat.
I can't cover up my fears in the name of love, or playing safe. For a while that was easy, and if living for myself is what I'm guilty of, go on and sentence me, I'll still be free. It's my turn to see what I can see. I hope you'll understand. This time's just for me, because it's my turn. With no apologies, I've given up the truth to those I've tried to please, but now it's my turn. If I don't have all the answers, at least I know I'll take my share of chances. Ain't no use in holding on when nothing stays the same. So I'll let it rain, 'cause the rain ain't gonna hurt me. And I'll let you go, though I know it won't be easy. It's my turn, with no more room for lies. For years I've seen my life through someone else's eyes, and now it's my turn to try and find my way. And if I should get lost, at least I'll own today. It's my turn. Yes, it's my turn. And there ain't no use in holding on when nothing stays the same. So I'll let it rain, 'cause the rain ain't gonna hurt me. And I'll let you go, though I know it won't be easy. It's my turn to see what I can see. I hope you'll understand. This time's just for me, 'cause it's my turn to turn and say goodbye. I sure would like to know that you're still on my side, because it's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn to start from number one, trying to undo some damage that's been done. But now it's my turn to reach and touch the sky. No one's gonna say, at least I didn't try.
it's just always so weird, growing up and being such a fan of the Supremes. A lot of these artists, and then when you end up working with them, I still always have these pinch me moments. It was that way when I started working with Bill Medley because the Righteous Brothers had such an impact on my formative bass years. I used to play to their albums all the time, trying to learn parts and all that. And Streisand, when I finally, the first time I walked in a studio and you're going, it's Barbara Streisand, my God. And there's been so many of those where you just kind of walk in. I was just thinking the other night, I was hearing something and I was going, I got to work with Joe Cocker. It's like I still am blown away every time. And is such a great singer, and she's still out there, selling, just selling it every night. She's such a great artist. So that's it. It's my turn, Diana Ross. And it's funny working with Michael Masser, all the songs he wrote. Modulation City, he loved modulation. He's no longer with us, sad to say. But he always loved modulations. All the things I did with him, we would always just go all through all kinds of key changes on it. That was one of his signature things that he loved to do. So I'm going to get away from the chainsaws here, head to the post office and a couple other errands, come back, do a little bit of playing, and then I forget, I have something to do tonight, and I can't remember what it is. So I'll figure it out later. But for the moment, as it is looming, I'm wishing everybody safe and sane, happy holidays. It's a wonderful time of year and a crazy time of year, so just kind of chill. I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.